Hey everybody, Duco Loco here. That stands for Duplin County, North Carolina. Time for January update. I've been working real hard. Um, Here's what I got going on. I have my kit in for this. This is just the box cover. Um, as you can see, this is where the truck stop is going to be, give or take a foot or two on either side, till I decide what I want to do with my scenery and stuff. Also, well, this would represent in Duplin County the Warsaw and Magnolia area for the truck stops. There's two of them in Warsaw, and there's a big convenience store in Magnolia, which I'm going to kind of combine the two to make it a truck stop in between the two towns. Come over here to Rose Hill, which would be the next town on the line, which is about 3 or 4 miles away. I got the feed mill yard. It's all glued down and fully operational. Still got to do painting and filling in some blank tie areas there. The feed mill is in place. I have power to the track going through the mill, but I haven't had a chance to hook my lights back up. But as you can see, this is where the feed mill is going to be. It's in its permanent home. All the yard or track on this side it's also glued down, except for this piece. I haven't had a chance to glue it down, which is not important right now. Yeah, that's what I got going on with that. One thing I did here I thought was pretty cool is I put in a switch to flip this turnout back here, because this side of the track is going to be hand thrown. I only threw Pigford Yard with electric because there's just so many flip switches there to flip, and it just works better, and this works awesome. In just a moment here, this train's going to come through and we'll send it through the mill, so you can see that in action. Haven't a whole lot going on over here other than replacing a lot of track, which was on the last video. So anywhere you see black track, that's new track. Got rid of a bunch of problem areas that I had. Very steep learning curve. I will just tell you, make sure you lay your track right the first time so you don't have to go back and do it again. So we're going to send the train through the mill and hope everything goes well. I don't reckon we will, because somebody don't know how to flip a switch right. Anyhow, it'll be back around. Got more stuff to talk about. Let's see, Pigford Yard, it is completely done as far as power and glued and switches and blah blah blah, all that this and that. And oh well, wait a minute, let me come over here. I also have this. So that is going over here for the engine maintenance facility. Even though Duplin County does not have one, I need a place to store some engines, so it's going to get one. Who knows, maybe one day they'll build one. And this is all scrap track and some scrap turnouts that I had. It's going to be configured a little different than this. There will be 4 tracks of different lengths there. 2 of them are going to go through the building, and the other 2 are just going to be storage, maybe have some fuel tanks there and stuff like that to do that with. But anyways, this is the Calypso end of Duplin County, which is the northern part of the county. They're back at construction, and one day they're going to get that ramp fixed going onto that bridge. But the way I am, it's liable to be a while. So, but anyhow, everything is running great with the new track. Haven't had any issues. I can stay out here for hours and just let them run and run and run, and they don't derail anymore like they did before due to bad track laying. So, let's see. I got new feeder drops in, and on the new part here, I've got a bunch of feeders. Still got a few more to put in. while we're waiting on that train to come around, I'll show you this. If you can see it up under there, that's a push rod for a control rod for a model airplane. And these are my wife's ferns. We keep them in the shop so that they don't freeze. But anyhow, come up with that. I had that laying around, so I decided to use it. That was from old airplane days. And I think I'm running out of stuff to talk about while I'm waiting on a train to come through. I think I should have planned a little better. What do you think? Did a little bit of work to the underside of the layout. Doing some framework and stuff like that. More storage to put more stuff. I'm getting tired of waiting on this train. And they probably ain't but 2 people watching now. But y'all 2 are fixing to see this train run through, if it'll ever get here. But we're not going to rush it. So, but yeah, the capacity of my yard on average is about 20 cars, which is pretty good for a yard this size. With that and Pigford Yard, I ought to have plenty of places to put stuff. But for what everybody's been waiting for, and I hope I got the switch flipped right this time. Here she comes. Oh yeah, nailed it. Anyhow, here we go. That's a little fast. I wouldn't normally be going through there, but I can't control it and film at the same time. So yes, it sounds a little rough going through. I got to do a few little minor tweaks and stuff like that, but it makes it through. It sounds a little rough, but there it goes, coming through the mill, and then it goes back out onto the main, and everything works fine. So anyhow, oh yeah, Rose Hill. I haven't put the track down here yet. It's just sitting there. This is the propane facility at Rose Hill, and it's going to get double track or 2 tracks to it, and stuff. But it's just there right now, just as a placeholder. So yeah, that's the January update. I hope you enjoyed it. Got still a lot of work to do. I'm ready to start seeing some paint on this instead of seeing this green. I want to see something, and then some grass and scenery. But I want to make sure my track is 100% before I go any further. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll catch you on the next go around. All right, bye-bye.